Hello and welcome back. As always, my name is Laser, and today we're gonna talk a little bit about the state of actual ranked gameplay, Hero League, Team League, and all that good stuff. Now, I promised I would do a video such as this ever since the ranks got resetted, but before I wanted to do this, I wanted actually to get to rank 1 or convince myself I can't get to rank 1. Obviously, the reason being that I wanted to have the full experience of going through the whole shebang before I actually talk about it, just to make sure I don't miss anything or misinterpret some things. Alright, so let's get going. So the ranks were resetted, so I'm just gonna tell you now my experience. Formerly I was a rank 1 player. Before the actual reset of the ranks got resetted. I did my 20 placement matches with 3 other of my friends, very nice guys. And we won 12 games and lost 8, so that's a 60% win rate. After that, the ranking system dropped me off to rank 7. What followed is the whole ranked gameplay experience. So initially I lost, I had a huge losing streak. After the placement matches I only played solo queue for like 90% of the time, for the reasons being that most of my friends vacation, beach, going to the mountains, dentist, all that good stuff, okay? So I mostly solo queued. I had, after the placement matches, about a 7 or 8 game losing streak, which dropped me off around rank 10, rank 11, something like that, if I remember correctly. After that, things kind of got back to normal and I started winning, kind of climbed up pretty fast to about rank 4. Now, what followed was LOL, if you wish. Okay, so for me at least, LOL was between rank 3 and rank 4. What is LOL? Well, guys, this is a term which was introduced for League of Legends. It's the place where you can't escape, okay? You're at a specific level and you can't get out of it because of other players, usually, okay? So, or that's what it's supposed to be, okay? So you can't escape it. You win some, you lose some, you just stay there. Alright, so let's move on. I must have played like, oh, I don't know, around 30 games, okay, 30 or maybe even, yeah, I think about 30 games till I actually got to rank 1. Most of the time, like I said, was spent bouncing between rank 3 and rank 4, rank 3, rank 4, win a few, lose a few, and so on and so forth. Now, if you follow my content, you are familiar with my actual level of gameplay, and needless to say, I am not a professional. There are plenty of mistakes I make in actual gameplay, but it's also pretty clear from my point of view that I am an above average player. Now, I don't know if I'm rank 1 material or not, that's beside the point. The point is, the players I have met in this LOL, if you write between rank 3 and rank 4, now I have met very good players, okay, that outright outplayed me, players from which I could actually learn a thing or two, and that's awesome, that's great. But I also met players that had no business being there. Now, I'm not bashing on the players, okay, please don't get the wrong idea, I'm not bashing on the actual players. What I'm bashing on is Blizzard's goddamn matchmaking. There's no point to match players who have 200 games and have no bloody clue what to do, what is an objective, why you should follow an objective in Heroes of the Storm, and when should you not. Players that actually tried to build a pusher spec Rehgar at rank 4 and stick to lane the whole bloody game, or a Leoric Blackheart's base, sticking to top lane for the whole bloody game. Seriously, and touting about, look at my XP is so big. Look, my XP is so big. Hey Laser, I saw your videos, Laser. You said XP is most important, so I'm sticking on lane. My head hurt for about 2 hours after that game. And again, I'm not bashing on the actual players. It's not a player's fault, he's in a specific matchup. It's goddamn Blizzard's fault. I thought this would come in to fix it. Now, if you follow the updates from Blizzard, they would say something like, oh, they're on their way to their correct rank. Well, why do I have to suffer for it, Blizzard? Why do they have to suffer? If I'm on my way to rank 40 because I suck, okay, why does rank 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 6, 7, 10 have to suffer through that? That's not okay. Why is that, Blizzard? Again, and of course you meet the normal player, normal bad situations you would meet in a mobile, like people going AFK, people disconnecting, people not wanting to pick specific roles, like for example I don't do support and with quotation marks, okay? I don't do support, I don't do warrior, I don't do this and that. This has come up so many times, a lot more than before, okay? Before this reset, when rank came out and I played, I didn't meet so many a-holes. I honestly didn't. And of course flamers. Now I gotta be honest with you guys, because I always been honest with you. I 90% of the time though chat, I keep the chat off because I am very familiar with what kind of a community a MOBA game has, a free to play MOBA game, okay? So there is no point in chat. As long as the ping system does everything it needs to, you do not need chat. But sometimes, guys, even I can't resist telling somebody what and how and where can they stick it, okay? Even I sometimes break and actually express my opinions about certain player of what he should try to do and shouldn't try to do, okay? Sometimes even I cave, so I'm guilty of that. I think that happened like, I don't know, 3 or 4 times during my 40 games or whatever the hell I played recently. And again, I am conscious this is not the actual player's fault. This is Blizzard's fault, because we are playing a beta rank system, and I'm using the term beta to be gentle, okay? This is gentle, we're staying beta. Let's not say alpha, okay, or in development right now, because it's obvious a bloody joke, okay? Now before this whole reset and blah blah blah, people were saying, high rank players were saying, hey listen man, it's too easy to get to 1, okay? It's too easy to get to rank 1. Now I had to admit it, but I did agree on them a certain amount. It wasn't that hard to get to 1. Was it harder now? Was it more challenging? Well, kinda, yeah, kinda. Again, but I solo queued this time. Last time I kinda duo queued and 3-man queue and so on and so forth. Okay guys, and another update, if you're not actually aware of it, in Hero League you can no longer queue up with more than just 2 people, okay? So it's either solo queue in Hero League or duo queue, that's it. Now this is kind of a problem because you can no longer play with your friends Hero League. You gotta go Team League, and if you wanna play Team League with your friends, then you need a 5 stack, if I'm not mistaken, okay? So you gotta get 4 of your friends to play with you Hero League, Team League. And that kinda sucks, because since you no longer can go Hero League with 4 people, that means you have to suffer through other players which you might not want to, okay? Maybe you say, hey listen man, I consider everybody a flamer and a noob and a kid, okay? Somebody can actually think that, and I'm playing with my friends, okay? This is a multiplayer online battle arena. I chose to play with my friends, and I got these 2 friends. I want to play with all of them actually competitive, but I can't do that, can I? Okay? This from my point of view is a dumbass move, because it will actually encourage more acidic behavior, okay? Because you will no longer have the option to play with your friends Hero League, okay? You will have to go Team League if you got enough friends, if you can coordinate well, and so on and so forth, okay? I'm talking about actual time for gaming. So that's kind of bad. That's kind of bad. More flaming, more trolling, more raging out of all of this. So that ain't good. Anyway, now getting back to my own experience, yes, I do believe it was a bit harder this time, but then again I solo queued, I didn't duo queue or 3Q or whatever the hell it's called. I mostly solo queued. More people that, from my point of view, did not belong at actual high ranks. They didn't have any clue on what and how. And the most dangerous kinds of people, the guys that actually think they know what they're talking about. You take one look at their build, one look at your team and the enemy team, and you realize that goddamn moment when you realize, oh my god, this guy doesn't know what the hell he's doing. I met a neuter that for 17 or 18 minutes, which the game lasted, refused to use his ultimate. He only used it once to save himself, and that's it. And he had ample opportunities. I snapped. I simply snapped. Okay, the Butcher was going in, for example, okay, because he knew he was supposed to get the ulti from Ultra. I'm talking about Divine Shield, and he chatted and told him, and I was telling him, hey, listen man, just press R on the Butcher. He can go in, Furnace Blast, boom, 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 all of that. No. He just refused to press the R button. And this, mind you, was at rank 2. Blizzard, what the fuck? So yeah, I haven't been having a pleasant experience, guys, and if I'm to be 100% honest with you, why did I even play rank if I don't really enjoy it that much? Well, in all honesty, mostly for you guys, because I know you want to see ranked, one thing. The other thing, in order for you to be clearly aware of that. I know what I'm talking about. You must see that rank there. Okay, a lot of people look for rank. Okay, what rank is he? Is he rank 50? He doesn't know what he's talking about. Okay, when I watch YouTube videos about Heroes of the Storm as well, just like anybody else. Okay, and I look at tutorials, I look at guides, because I want to stay informed so I can give you guys the complete information. And if I see somebody do a guide in freaking try me mode, I don't pay any attention to him. I move on. If I see a guy doing a guide at rank 40, again, I don't pay any attention to him. I move on. It's just something I do. That rank is put there to actually show how good of a player you are. Okay, so that's what I did. Okay, when I do my build guides and somebody sees, okay, rank 1, he might actually believe, okay, this guy may know what he's talking about. He sticks around, he listens to the guide, and then he decides, hey, you know what, this is useful or this is not useful. So that's why I actually played ranked and wanted to get to 1. Thank God that's over with. Obviously I'm gonna play some more. Every hero that comes out, I wanna usually take him to rank and play with him a little bit. Unless he's underpowered and I just not bother with him, obviously. So yeah, the system is definitely overall a beta system. It needs a lot of actual improvement. I don't agree and I don't accept that the specific player is heading on its way to his determined rank. Okay, so you got him at your rank 2 game because he's heading to rank 30. What? No, I don't accept that. Why should I accept that? No, it's not okay. It's not okay for him. It is not okay for me. What the hell? No, it's not acceptable, Blizzard. Another thing, now I would suggest, obviously, because that's all I can do, suggest a bit more restrictions to actual ranked gameplay. Okay, now Blizzard came in and said, hey, listen, you need account level 20, I think it's 20 or 30, something, I think it's 30 or 20, I don't care. And you need to have 10 heroes. I wouldn't do that. Okay, fine, if you want them to have a specific level, fine. But impose a goddamn rule, okay, where you gotta have at least 2 of each class or something like that. 2 supports, 2 specialists, 2 assassins, and 2 warriors. Okay. So we get rid of the I don't have this, or I don't have that, or I don't play this, or I don't play that. You could even take it one step further. Okay, let's think about this a little bit, because I have, not a lot, a little bit. Let's say you would have level per specific classes. Okay, you know in your profile screen how you have your total hero level. Let's say you would have hero level for specific classes. Okay, let's say your total hero level for support. Okay, so therefore your support level will be 30. Why 30? Let's say you got Malfurion on 10, Rhaegar on level 10, and Uther on level 10. So therefore your support level will be 30. And impose such levels. Okay, if you want to go hero league, I'm talking about hero league, not team league. Okay, solo queue, duo queue, all that good stuff. Impose that a player has to have support level 20, warrior level 20, assassin level 20, specialist level 20. Okay, something along those lines. I hope I made myself pretty clear. I mean, sure, you may say, hey, this is a little bit too much to ask. Yes, you can say that, and yes, it may be too much to ask, but if you want better results, if you want a cleaner experience, this might be a solution. Oh, let me tell you who I met. This is horrible. I met support Vala. Last pick. All we needed was a support. Instalox Vara. Zero communication with the team the entire bloody game. Obviously, it was a crushing defeat. Needless to say. Whew, and that's about it, guys. I think I mentioned everything I wanted to say. Please share your experience in the comment section down below. I would love if anybody got any actual feedback on this topic. What was your experience? Did you meet players like I am describing? This again, I have met awesome players, extremely skilled players which I actually have something to learn from, and I have met players which did not belong at that specific level. Again, most of my time during these games was spent between rank 3 and rank 4. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Most of it. And well, I think that's gonna do it, guys. Thank you for watching. Like, favorite, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. And I will definitely see you again soon.